This week we're going to be talking about how science tables can help us flip our science lessons. So what we want you to have a think about is how you can use them in a really focused way to flip some of the science content to introduce some of that prior knowledge before you come to teaching concept. I'm going to talk to you about an example of how to do that using climate change as the context. So this week in my class, we're going to be learning about climate change. I am aware that if I want to get into the really gritty, good lessons to teach climate change, then ideally I would want the kids in my class to have a bit of prior knowledge about temperature. I want them to know a little bit about what the atmosphere is and what it does. And I want them to already know a little bit about the Arctic Ocean. So rather than that meaning that I have to directly teach science lessons for all of those things, I can use science tables in my class to get them engaged in a little bit of focused play so that they already are starting to formulate some of those thoughts up in their head before we get to the main topic that I want to cover, which is the rising sea levels. As an example, to start to get some kids thinking already about temperature, atmosphere, and the Arctic melting, these are the kinds of activities that I might have on my science tables in my class. For atmosphere, we're going to do a normal flipped video and a lesson and an activity in the classroom together. But for temperature and for the Arctic Ocean, I'm going to have them on tables in the classroom throughout the week that kids can explore to get some of those ideas up in their heads. It's going to be really important though that we do get a little bit of a class discussion and at some point about the things that they notice on the science tables. We'll record those and put them up in the classroom, and then when I start my teaching about the sea level rising, hopefully the kids will be able to combine some of the learning that they've done using their science tables this week.